Oh, hello YouTubers. Hello world. I'm spoiling it tonight. 2 videos in quick succession. Mainly because I've just got something I need to get off my chest. And it's little Rishi. I'm worried about him. Little Rishi. First day at school. I'm surprised he wasn't wearing short trousers and wearing a cap. First day at school, and what does he do to give him confidence? He takes his wife to the palace to meet the king. Now, I'll hold my hands up, I'm not the brightest. And maybe I missed something. But first day at school, first day as Prime Minister, he's not technically Prime Minister yet. He's Prime Minister elect. And he takes the wife to see the king. What was she there for? Was she there to give him confidence? Was she there to hold his hand in case he was a little nervous? Was she there to hold his hand back? What? I'm confused. Is she in the Tory party? Is it like a double header? Rishi and his missus, they're the Prime Minister now? I mean, they're talking about a government here where Rishi at his new lectern, because they've wheeled out a new lectern for him, he said that this is a government where trust is earned. Well, I think you'll find she was sacked last week. Rishi the schoolboy has said, well, there's a profound economic crisis. So let me just run this by you. Please help me if you can. So he's Chancellor of the Exchequer, 2020 to 22. He's been Chancellor of the Exchequer until very recently. And he's now saying we're facing a profound economic crisis and Liz Truss has made mistakes. She had 44 days, rich boy. She didn't have time to mess things up. And there was Kwasi. I'm not even going to make any jokes because they were just inept. But 44 days is not enough time to create a profound economic crisis. So I do hope that Rich Boy Sunak's going to get his hand in his back pocket and pull out a few $100 million to help the country, because that's what, managers and owners of football clubs do. If they need a bit of money, they loan the club some. So Rich Boy's got a few bob. Why doesn't he lend us a few bob? And then I realised, if it's a profound economic crisis, he said, we have a debt to settle. To who? And how much do I owe? As far as I'm aware, I've got no debt. But then somebody says, well, the planet Earth is trillions in debt. Who to? Jupiter. And then he says, at every level, trust is earned. I want a stronger NHS, better schools, stronger borders, safer streets, better armed forces, and the economy, and delivering Brexit. I've already told you in the last video, he's got rid of all the Brexiteers. I'm a little nervous about this boy. I said to you, it's Brexit, Jim, but not as we know it. So he's going to be left alone for a year. Well, apart from the wife. Can you imagine what that... Just going back a little bit, can you imagine what that meeting was like with the king? Your Royal Highness, Rishi Sunak and his wife. King Charles would have been doing another, dear, oh dear, under his breath. And then Rishi's going to go in. He's supposed to be anointed as Prime Minister today with the wife. He's anointed as Prime Minister, and then His Royal Highness, the King of the land, is to have said to Rich Boy Sunak, Rishi, mate, can you form a government for me? And who's this? Oh, that's the wife, Your Royal Highness. What's she doing here? She got a security clearance? No, she's got 700 million. Oh, lovely. She's always welcome. Where's Bojo gone? I'm going to make a prediction. Bojo has gone to ground. He's going to stay grounded. because Carrie's not happy with him, obviously. I mean, they wanted that apartment back. They wanted the number 10 flat back. They'd already done it up lovely, spent hundreds of thousands on it. And then, I mean, can you imagine? Liz Truss and husband's gone in there going, "Oi, vey, have you seen this wallpaper? Who lived here before?" Rishi's going to go in today and go on, "Oh, my eyes, my eyes. Who bought this wallpaper?" "That'll have been Boris Johnson, Prime Minister." "Oh, get off the walls, my eyes." So Bojo, they reckon, only had either 62 or 67 votes, whichever newspaper you read. So that's why he didn't have 100 and wasn't going to stand. But the word coming out of the Westminster Bubble is that Boris didn't think it was going to come round this quick. He was kind of holidaying and thought it would take a few months more, possibly into the new year, so could rally the troops and get a few supporters and get the 100 that he needed. Rishi's no fool. Stuck the knife in. And then when it comes down to D-Day, he's got all of his troops lined up and Boris hasn't got a clue. That's a sharp operator. Very sharp operator. My final word, because it's been a day. It has been a day. For my final word to those that are just being slightly silly on the comments. I mean, they're funny. They are funny. I'm just going to leave you with this thought. Your perception of me is a reflection of you. And my response to you is an awareness of me. My name's Adrian Allen. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, but most of all your indulgence. And don't forget to ding the bell. And I'll see you in the next video.